In the last lecture, we talked about the different mathematical operations performed on the signal. We are talking about the subject, discussing about the subject signals and systems, where I am discussing the topic mathematical operations performed on the signals. So, I told you that mainly there are 7 operations. Number 1 is time shifting, number 2 amplitude shifting, time scaling, number 4 amplitude scaling, number 5 folding, number 6 signal addition, number 7 signal multiplication. Among these 7 operations, already we have discussed these first 5 properties. Today I am going to discuss the signal addition and signal multiplication. So first, signal addition. 6 property, 6 mathematical operation, not property, 6 mathematical operation. Signal addition, how we can add 2 signals or more than 2 signals. Let us consider the simplest one. We want to add 2 given signals. Okay, let us consider x1t is given as, I am discussing it with the help of examples because it is quite easy to understand. Let us consider x1t is given as the signal x1t is equal to 1 in between 0 to 1, time in between 0 to 1, x2t is equal to 2 in between 1 to 2, x1t is equal to 1 in between 2 to 3. So it is clearly defined, x1t one signal, it is clearly defined, another signal x2t, it is clearly defined, x2t is equal to t, okay, in between 0 to 1, it is equal to 1 in between 1 to t, it is equal to 3 minus t in between 2 to 3 and 0 otherwise, and 0 otherwise. So first x1t is given, let us draw this signal, let us consider this is xt, this axis is time axis, okay. So in between 0 to 1 the value is equal to, in between 0 to 1 the value is equal to 1, in between 1 to 2 the value is equal to 2, amplitude is equal to 2, so 1 to 2 the amplitude is equal to 2, in between 2 to 3, that is time in between 2 to 3, the amplitude is equal to again 1 and 0 otherwise. So mainly this is our given signal, waveform of the given signal, okay. So this is the signal. Now let us consider x2t. So it is defined as t in between 0 to 1. So this is the t, like the ramp 1. Now in between 1 to 2, this is 1, in between 1 to 2 this is 1. Now 3 minus t in between 2 to 3, this is 3 minus t, okay, 0 otherwise. So this axis is time axis, this is x2t, this value is 1. So this is our given signal x2t. Now I want to find out x1t plus x2t. So xt, let us consider xt is equal to x1t plus x2t. So I want to find out xt, which is the addition of the 2 given signals, that is x1t and x2t, okay. Now what we have to do, we have to check each instant, each time limit we have to check, and we have to find out the corresponding value of the amplitude, we have to add. So in between 0 to 1, the value of x1t is equal to 1, the value of x2t is equal to t. So just I have added up. So xt is the sum of the 2 signals x1t and x2t, which is the addition of the 2 signals. So xt is equal to 1 plus t. 1 is the value of the x1t in the particular limit, t is the value of x2t in that particular limit. So for 0 to 1, the sum of the 2 signals is xt, represented as xt, it is 1 plus t. Now next one, for 1 to 2. Now for 1 to 2 the value is equal to 2, when time limit 1 to 2 the value is equal to 1. So the sum is 2 plus 3, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3. Now for time, for t is equal to 2 to 3, for t is equal to 2 to 3. So when time in between 2 to 3. So it is, this value is equal to 1 x1t, and x2t here it is 3 minus t. So what we have to do, we have to just add them. So add, I have added up 1 plus 2 minus t, this is 4 minus t. This is the, and rest of the cases it is 0 otherwise, and here it is also 0 otherwise. Obviously rest of the cases we will get 0 value. Now I have to plot, okay, similar to the given signals, I want to plot the resultant signal, which is the addition of the two given signals. Okay, now this axis is time axis and this is the xt, where xt is the x1t plus x2t. Okay, now in between 0 to 1, the value is equal to 1 plus t. This is the graph, 1 plus t. In between time, in between 1 to 2, the value is equal to 3. So the value is equal to 3. Okay, time in between 2 to 3, the value is equal to 4 minus t. So this is 4 minus t, and rest of the cases it is 0. So I can consider this is our resultant signal waveform. This is our resultant signal waveform, and this is the definition. So how we can add two given signals? We have to check the time limit, and correspondingly we have to add the amplitude of the given signals. Here two signals given, x1t and x2t, and resultant signal xt is the addition of the two signals x1t and x2t. This is the corresponding waveform, and this is the definition. Okay, this is all about signal addition. Now the 7th point, so 6th point is done. Now 7th point, signal multiplication. The same procedure you have to apply. Here just I have added these two signals x1t and x2t to find out the addition of the two signals. Here you have to multiply. Okay, now we have to multiply. So obviously we want to find out the signal xt, which is the multiplication of x1t and x2t. Okay, in this case similarly we have to check the time limit and correspondingly find out the amplitude, and we have to multiply them. Okay, so in between 0 to, when t is equal to 0 to 1, the value of x1t is equal to 1 and value of x2t is equal to t. So if I multiply them, it will give us t. So in between 0 to 1, the resultant signal xt, which is the multiplication of x1t and x2t, will give us the value t. Now for t is equal to 1 to 2, now t is equal to 1 to 2, t is equal to 1 to 2, this value is equal to 2, this value is equal to 1. So I have multiplied 2 into 1, so this is equal to 2. Check the next limit. For t is equal to 2 to 3, so t is equal to 2 to 3, this value x1 is 1 amplitude and x2t is equal to 3 minus t. So 1 multiplied by 3 minus t, it is equal to 3 minus t. Rest of the case is 0. So if I multiply both of them, it will automatically give us 0. So this is the definition. After the multiplication, I have multiplied x1t with x2t, and xt is the resultant, and this is the corresponding output, that is corresponding multiplication of the two signals x1t and x2t. Now let us consider the waveform. So this is the time axis t, this axis is xt, where xt is equal to multiplication of x1t and x2t. Now in between 0 to 1 time axis, it is equal to t, so this is t. Okay, in between 1 to 2, when t 1 to 2, then the value is equal to 2, then the value is equal to 2. In between 2 to 3, the value is equal to 3 minus t, so this value is equal to 3 minus t. Okay, so this is our resultant waveform. This is our resultant waveform. So the same signal, one is x1t, another is x2t. First I have added up, we got this waveform, and after that we have multiplied them. then we got this result. So this is the exact procedure how we can multiply or how we can add two signals, two or more than two signals. This is the procedure. Okay, thank you.